heard of it.
He's never played it before either, so...
I remember one time...
You want to give it a shot?
In fact,
I
I remember one time he caught me.
Okay, I'm going to keep score, but basically... Here, I'll give you a quick rundown of how you do it.
I mean, he was half Japanese.
Yeah, 5.
So what you're trying to
He
do
was half
roll
Japanese.
What was your
is get like pairs.
since his
See how
karate-
like that 2 4s? Take the 4s away.
Melissa.
Here,
No,
let me see
Melissa
this.
Sensei. Tanaka.
These are all the things you're trying to get. Combination of you want to get as many ones.
That name
as you
sounds
can get,
familiar.
as
We're gonna
many
play
twos as
Yahtzee.
You can get, and so on and so forth. And then you want to get a 3 of a kind.
Unfortunately,
It's the highest number you can get, preferably. Same with the 4 of a kind. I'll keep score for you, so you don't have to worry about the
I'm
score.
gonna help. I'm gonna help.
I'm just gonna show you. All you have to do is roll the dice, and I'll help you with the rest. Okay? Can you do that part?
Yeah.
Sometimes I
So
just,
3 dice.
sometimes I have to write
Yeah,
things
5
down.
dice. 5 dice total.
Oh, so you just roll it
And then you get to pick your dice out as you go. So if you want to go ahead and give it a shot, I can help you as you go, and we'll learn as you go.
So when I roll it,
If you roll in the box, it'll be quieter. I don't know if your
like that.
ears are sensitive.
mine,
see,
mine
you-
are not.
You actually rolled a large straight.
Right out of the box.
Right
1,
out
2,
of the
3, 4,
box.
5.
Large straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And what's
That
that?
is 15 points.
Yes, you don't need to roll again.
So you are good. You absolutely did amazing right out of the box. So
Right.
it's Caleb C's turn.
Yes. Do I use this thing or do I use the...
I don't know what that is.
Me neither. What the heck is this?
We were just rolling in the box.
Yeah, I'll...
I don't know how that works.
I'm not sure what that is, but...
Well,
You got
what you have, the one thing that you have in
I
common
closed
here
my eyes
is
on
2
purpose.
ones.
are 2 ones. So if you want to try and get groups of ones, here, let's see. Right here.
I don't know what I just...
Oh, we're playing Yahtzee.
Pull your 2 ones together and then roll everything else.
Tetris. We're playing. Oh, you never heard of? You never heard of?
You know,
Yeah, if you get one more one, you'll get a Yahtzee.
You never heard of Yahtzee before? Well, you'll
That's the best.
watch this live stream and you'll see.
Oh,
So on your top,
you get.
you put 4.
4 ones. Okay. Actually, let me rewrite that.
Yeah, I can actually do
Hi
it.
there,
I keep
Sports for
score
Life.
for you if you want it.
No,
Okay,
I'll
you got it then.
There we go. Sorry, I just have my own...
No, you're fine.
Once?
All at once. Have you played before, John?
Not really, no.
Well, this is pretty
You know what? I'm going to
3
transfer
ones,
that
3
for over
ones.
here.
Okay,
1, 3. Yeah, 3
Sorry,
ones,
'cause you
a
are-
3 and a
'cause
4.
this
Let's
one's a
keep
blank
the,
sheet.
Keep the ones.
okay, sounds good.
Roll
Sorry, I
again.
don't want to be confused. Okay, so don't mind me. There we go. I didn't want to be confused.
5 and 4.
I don't blame you.
Roll one more time. 4 1.
Oh!
What the heck is that?
Oh,
Alright,
my
so
goodness.
did you add those up, John?
So, he wanted her to come
So
home.
put a 4
He
in
wanted
the
her to come
ones.
home.
Pencil? Can you
Yeah,
borrow
I
this
got
pencil?
one.
You can borrow mine.
I got one.
You can borrow mine if you
Here you
need
go.
to.
Alright,
Oh my goodness, look at you, you're all
Brand new.
prepared.
yeah.
So anyway, he
So,
wanted her to come home and cook.
That's not
So I'm.
very good.
So I'm next.
You are next.
Okay.
Nice watch. Yeah.
What?
Nice watch.
Oh, thanks. I got you like a little Superman.
Oh, nice.
Because I'm into superheroes.
Yeah, are you a DC or Marvel?
Marvel.
Yeah, I like both.
I like
Me too. I like both Marvel
Same.
and DC.
Same. Though if I had to
Honestly,
choose
I'm kind of a nerd though. If the truth be told, I'm a little
Same.
bit of a nerd.
Though
When
if
I
had
was
to-
little, my first cartoon was the X-Men 90s
Same. Though
animated
if I had to choose a
series.
if I had to choose a DC hero, Batman.
Nice.
So
Right,
I
you.
got
Probably this.
3,
Superman.
Yeah.
1, 3, 1.
Who's your
Kryptonite.
favorite Marvel?
I'm old enough
Oh,
to
yeah, I
remember
know
Super
that song.
He's a Kryptonian, isn't he?
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
and
used
all
to
of
watch
the-
that on
and all of-
Saturday morning.
Saturday morning?
Some
Aqua, the Aqua Twins.
Subhuman race.
With the
Wonder,
wind.
Wonder,
Yeah.
Twin
Wonder
Powers
Twins, yeah.
activate.
Yeah,
one of
oh my
those
gosh,
people.
that was
So I got
awful.
1, 1, 1,
Or,
1, 2, 1,
yeah.
3, 1,
Wacky
6, and 1,
Races,
5.
or
Mhm.
One with
Oh yeah, that's.
Flintstones, Hanna-Barbera.
Oh yeah,
those
that's what
were
I
the
grew up
days.
with.
Me too.
You know what's funny?
Pull your 2 6s.
You know what's funny? I grew up on those two.
Did you?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is
I also
what
grew
you
up on
rolled.
Tom and Jerry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no,
Scooby-Doo.
put the 2 6s
Oh wait, that's all
aside,
Hanna-Barbera.
That's Hanna-Barbera. I don't think Tom
and
and
then roll
Jerry.
these.
The old Tom and Jerry.
Yeah.
Not the new stuff.
Tom and Jerry's MGM.
One more roll.
You know what I'm talking about, where he would like drop a can on their head.
Yeah.
Ouch. Also grew up on old Looney Tunes.
Okay,
Yeah.
you got 3 6s, Caleb. So here is what you can do. You can either put your 6s here
There was
for
one episode
18,
where
or you can put
there was one episode where the
your
kitten
6s here at
was
3
playing
of a
around.
kind, which is the best 3 of a kind you can get.
Okay.
Do you want me
back
to
when you
write it?
actually make stuff
Yes,
like that.
please.
Okay.
3 of a
People need
kind.
not to do that.
Yeah.
Mom does not have her glasses, so I'm doing the best
Now
I can.
people
Want
now
to pass
it's
him the
one
box?
thing. Now Chloe's different.
No, CJ.
Oh, there you go.
Alright, so
Or they
let's
get-
roll again.
Or is that just
Can I do it?
For the gun. Yeah.
So, just
I don't-
roll and then how
I
much.
don't have a whole lot of
Yeah.
expertise with guns. I don't know.
my dad told me never play.
You got 2 6s. I'd go with the 6s.
So 2 6s.
Just pull your 6s aside, and you get 3 rolls. So
Same.
you get to
People say
keep
the same thing
rolling
about
with
fire.
these 3.
Yeah, be able to play with that.
Pull that 6 aside, and you get 1 more roll.
Or a knife. Sorry, that was
Okay, so you get 3 choices.
Everybody
You can do your 6s. You can do a 3
I
of a
didn't-
kind.
I didn't
or
say
a
it was
full
right.
house right here.
Anyways, hi, Sports for Life.
Because 3s, then you have a 3 of a kind and a
As you can see, I was new in Yahtzee.
Looney Tunes is
That's worth 25.
Do you remember the name of the guy who did all the voices?
Nope.
Mel Blanc?
Mel Blanc.
Yep. Mel Blanc.
He was.
Good
Mel
job.
Blanc was Porky Pig. Mel Blanc was Bugs Bunny.
Daffy Duck?
Daffy Duck.
Now, I watched the classic Looney Tunes too,
Yeah.
including that
I
movie
saw
Looney
a scene
Tunes
where
Back in
Porky
Action with Brendan
swore-
Fraser.
Yeah.
You know, Rick O'Connell, the next generation of Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Black and white.
You never
Said
seen
a
The
swear
Mummy
word.
1999 before?
That was back when
I've not seen
That was
another
back
Indiana
when-
Jones other than.
that was back when cartoons.
The Mummy
Oh,
1999
you
was
mean he reminds you of
Indiana Jones? Yes.
They went and heard it like, what did you just
But
say?
for 2000s and 90s people.
Ah, I
Yeah.
see.
You know
He's
the
your
guy,
age,
the guy
Indiana
that
Jones.
Yeah.
that did the Mummy
Yeah, the
Brendan
1999
Fraser?
one? Yeah.
won an Academy Award a couple of years ago
His last
for
movie.
playing a movie about an overweight professor.
I remember seeing. I
was
haven't seen the
very
movie,
sad.
but
was
I
sad.
want to. See
It was
the movie.
it was great that Rick O'Connell's back.
Yeah, that's what his name
I
in
think
the
that
Mummy movie.
the last one I did was very sad.
You're up, Caleb.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's CJ's turn, right?
He just went.
I'm sorry. So,
We don't have Caleb.
what did I just get? Oh,
Other Caleb.
You got
We're
2
all-
5s.
I'm at CJ.
2 5s.
He
So I have to
added
roll.
CJ to you guys'.
But mine made a secondary.
But did you include John in that?
I thought I
secondary
did.
one? Okay, let's see. If not, I will.
I like a text group or a chat
Yep,
group or
there
something.
is that.
I don't know. On my phone, it made a secondary group chat, which I don't know why I did that.
Let's see here.
Stretch.
You Yep.
I
You're
stretch
here.
every day.
So right now I have 2 5s and 2 3s.
This is Caleb's friend John.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would try for a full house.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Leave the 2
let's
3s.
see.
You have
This is
one
your
die
number?
left.
Yes, I do.
Either try and get a 5 or
Okay,
3. Go.
So CJ is this number?
Darn it.
Yep.
What'd you get?
1.
Alright.
Oh,
So,
Bummer.
oops.
so I would go with
He got
3s,
1.
but
Alright.
6 for 3s.
Thank you.
That's what I would do.
Okay.
So you want to try and get 3 of each,
There we go.
but you're 1 short, and you're gonna get
And then for the 2, and I got 2
no,
5s.
not yet.
I don't count that.
Yeah,
Okay.
you pick either the 5s or the 3s, but 2 3s is a lot less than 2 5s. Okay.
Okay.
So you're better off.
Okay.
Right, so
Very
that's
well.
John's turn.
Got
Thank
it?
you.
Yeah, I think so.
Pass
Okay.
the box.
Sometimes I need to.
Good job.
Perfect. Very good. Right, Johnny.
Alright.
Go, John. Let's go.
There is a saying.
Don't tell us CJ's kicking everybody's butt.
Yep.
It's early.
It is early.
3 5.
Ooh,
4
5s
likes
and
so
4s,
far.
John, you have a full
Okay.
house.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Do you work out?
Mhm.
It shows.
Okay.
Yeah.
I work out and I don't look like that.
So you have a full house.
What?
I work out as,
What?
I work out as well, but because I'm
Did that take
but
you by
because I naturally
surprise?
have but because
You
all my muscle
got
is
buff already?
thin muscle,
Uh-huh.
it doesn't
25.
quite
And,
layer up the same.
Yeah.
Being different didn't stop
Should I
me.
write?
I
25.
actually
A full
had
house is worth 25.
surgery to lose weight a couple years ago. So
have
because
a
of
shop
that, I
for
have
it.
a lot of extra skin.
Wow.
They don't cover it
A
by-
buff
I don't
autistic
look
kid
like that.
CJ.
They have a shop for.
What I'm saying
4
is-
likes.
What I'm saying is for me it's really hard.
You have
to,
ropey muscles.
for me,
They're called thin, ropey muscles. Caleb has the same thing. He's got long, skinny muscles.
I told you mine's all thin.
Ropey.
So while I may not look physically,
Here's my skinny muscles.
Are defined.
So while I may
See?
not, so while I may not look physically imposing, I actually am pretty strong.
4 likes.
And you know Taekwondo, right?
Like
It's
for
like a
instance,
Korean karate or something like
That's
that.
what Steven knows, remember?
Okay.
Taekwondo is not Korean. It's a different martial art.
What?
Korean. It's still Korean now.
Here you go.
So if martial arts is Chinese and karate is Japanese, like
There's
They're all
Korean,
martial.
there's China, Korea, Japan.
And others.
And others.
Yes, but
Really? What is that?
but
What's the karate and what's the martial art in Europe?
I'm talking about countries that traditionally have,
Oh, that's.
like traditionally
Right,
Japan.
right.
Europe has some too.
I'm
the one
not
in
dismissing
two
one. I'm not-
twos.
Oh, yeah,
That's
it's-
Israeli.
No, that's Israel.
Yeah, that is Israel. You're right. You are right.
That's Israel.
That's like Israeli military, right?
Yep.
I got 2 2s
Oh,
and
sorry.
2 5s and
Pull
1
the,
3.
Pull the 5s aside
Like I kid you not, it seems like every
and
area around
roll
the
everything else because you want to go for the highest numbers because they're worth the most points.
Okay.
world. Not to be rude
Uh,
here, not to be rude, sir, but it seems like
roll
every
the
area
other
around the world
three
has
again.
some kind of martial art.
Yes, every world does.
Every area. In the
Well,
world.
because I mean, you can include wrestling.
Okay, cool.
or
So you
boxing
got.
or martial
This is
arts.
what you're going to
Yeah.
see how your
Right.
5s right here
Count.
count and add only 5.
Count.
So 5, 10,
5, 10,
15.
15.
See?
I didn't say I never tried
15
to
points.
So I got 3
And then you pass
5s.
the box to CJ.
Can't believe it. The first buff autistic kid. Man.
You didn't think you could do that? You can do that too if you go to the gym.
Oh, I got 2 6s.
I was amazed.
Go help them.
2 6s.
Yes, like you guys, I have long twitch fibers, not short twitch fibers. Okay,
Another full house.
and that's the difference between
Well,
a
you can
distance
only.
runner or a
I would.
sprinter.
How many rolls have you done? 2 or 3?
2.
That might explain why I can run very
Roll
Oh,
far.
This is my
Distance
mom.
runners have
That
short
is my
fibers.
mom.
Sprinters have,
So you got
or
4
distance
rolls.
runners have long twitch
So
fibers.
do you know
And
what 4
sprinters have
fours
short
is?
twitch fibers.
What is it?
Funny enough, I did a few 5Ks.
So if you go
Couple
to
5Ks 2
fours,
years
you
ago.
have
Yeah. John
4,
ran
8,
through high
12,
school.
16
Yeah.
points
And it
on
was
your
a 5K in
board.
high school.
So I can
So
just
he
do
ran
that.
18 minutes
Sure
for a
can right
5K.
here on your board.
Yep, I did 2
16
5Ks,
points.
and then I did a obstacle run.
Nice.
I don't know anyone who's built like me that's on
I don't
besides
Ropes and
myself.
No, they had that
I
rock
must,
wall.
I must
climb
be a
over.
minority.
Nice.
You definitely are, and you must work hard at that
Like a tough
because
mudder
I don't
kind
have
of thing?
muscles like that, and I go to the gym.
Massive rock
Working
wall.
out.
I guess
Really?
that's CM's turn. I guess.
Really, it is.
That's good.
Do you like your job at Walmart?
Yeah, I lifted a heavy pallet over my head.
Oh my goodness. I bet the repetitive motion of doing that repeatedly over and over again, that's probably why your muscles look like that.
What's funny is I can pick up hay bales.
Your turn.
Oh my
You're up.
gosh.
You're up.
You're up.
I can pick hay bales up.
Yeah.
60. I can pick anywhere from. I can pick up 62, 65-pound bales of hay.
I could barely pick up a
And a soup.
seriously, like a tea pitcher.
Let stop.
My oldest son is like, "Do you need me to pour tea for you?"
Okay.
What kind of
so I
tea?
have-
When Zach makes the full
Sun tea.
pitcher of tea, I have an awful time
so
with the
this is
pitcher.
what I have.
Yeah. Hang on.
Have you got your full house yet?
No.
That is a 3 of a kind and a 2
Try
of a
to
kind.
get that. John just rolled full house on his first try. On his first roll.
Oh, good job.
Bam.
Good job. So,
Yeah,
is he full house on that?
Here, so I need to write.
Good job. You
I'm
guys are
going
doing great.
This is the third roll, right?
I swear when I get back in the swing of something, that's when I get it.
I think you guys are doing
Wow. You have 2 4s, 2 6s, and a 5. Do you want to go for 4s or 6s?
6.
Sixes. Okay. So we're gonna take the 2 6s out. You get 2 more rolls. Try and get more 6s.
That's gonna be tricky.
You can try. Okay. Oh yeah, you did. You got another full house. But you don't need a full house.
Nope.
So we're gonna roll one more time.
Alright.
You want to do 3 of a kind, or you want to do 3 6s?
Whatever works.
Okay.
Let's see.
Okay. So let's do 6s. So you're gonna go down to 6s. What is 6 times 3, John?
6 times 3. 9.
In fact,
6
I remember
times 3.
Kayla's mom.
Wait.
In fact, I remember one
My
year.
name's
been a
Elisa.
while.
Miss Elisa, sorry.
You don't have to call me Miss
You can
Elisa.
count
You
the
can just
dots,
call
or
me
you can
Elisa.
6 times 2
Forgive
is
me, I've been
12.
taught it's polite to call adults
Plus,
not by their first
It
name.
is
So
until they give you permission.
very well.
And I am
So,
giving you permission.
Yes, ma'am. So Elisa, I remember one year. This made it's funny. We had a karate grandmaster come in
Mm-hmm.
for a symposium
Okay.
at my program.
Well, he's a grandmaster 5 times over.
Wow.
Steven.
Yes, he's mentioned it. Anyway, this is a karate. So he's
hey
teaching.
Caleb.
It's okay.
Maybe you like anime?
Okay.
You like anime?
I don't watch it much. Sorry.
No.
I like
The
anime.
last anime I watched
He
was like
does.
One Piece.
The English dub.
John likes Saturday nights at like 3 in the morning. There's some kind of,
1.
what is it called?
Tsunami.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
It's
Tsunami.
back. Tsunami. Yeah,
Tsunami.
it's brings anime.
I used
Oh,
Sorry,
cool.
I haven't
I
dabbled
used
much
to
in
watch
anime.
Saturday morning cartoons before it was pulled off in 2014.
Did you roll the dice?
I'm sure I will. At
Yeah.
Some point, but
Okay. Look, you have a
I know
small
Tsunami
straight.
Back in 2012.
Um, I would take the 1, 2, 3,
I
and
wonder why.
4 and pull them aside,
It's for the children.
and then roll the other 3. See, and it is worth 30 points.
30 points.
Mom needs to bring glasses next time.
Mm-hmm.
You want to pass the box?
There you go.
So he came in, Elisa, and was teaching us that he was teaching us Okinawan karate, which is fairly the traditional there.
Oh yeah, cool.
So he was teaching us
Like Mr. Miyagi.
kind of, yes. He was teaching
Cool.
Okinawan style blocks.
I know there's a
You
new
have a small
Karate
street
Kid
bacon.
movie coming next month.
6, 5,
Oh, cool.
4, and
It's
3.
with Jackie Chan and
Oh.
Rock
So
Mafia
if you hold these aside and just roll
on
this
May
one
30th.
and try for a 2,
That's what I looked it up
you've already got
online.
the small street. One more roll. Try it
Well,
one
that's
more
the
time.
information.
In fact, Elisa, he literally called me and
Got the
said,
small street right here.
so this karate grandmaster calls me up in front of the
This,
class,
hold on.
and he decides to demonstrate
We put this
a
in the
pressure
wrong
point on
spot.
me.
I'm sorry.
Ow.
I
That's
put
gonna hurt.
this your large straight.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's gonna bruise my leg for the next
I
place.
can't see.
Ow.
I'm not wearing my glasses. Okay, there you go.
Apparently, he targeted something called water.
Is that right? Does that?
Ouch.
No, that's not right.
Watch out for that.
I can't see how to do it. I'm supposed to.
He thought it was funny.
Does anybody know what this is?
Okay.
No.
Spinner.
30.
It looks like a
Okay.
baby console.
I don't know what that
Let me
is.
see. It's a fidget.
And press the box.
Not everybody thinks I'm autistic. Well,
You know, people.
Yeah.
People would come up to me. It doesn't look autistic, and
Okay.
I think that
It's a
is the
fidget.
silliest
Okay.
thing because
So you can do different.
autism doesn't
clicks
have a
and
look.
stuff.
no.
You know,
Some
Well,
people
that's-
tell me I'm like,
People
too
being
high
s-
functioning.
There's
These
no such
people
thing. I
are
think you guys
morons.
good, they are.
Morons.
You know what's
on
funny?
the high end.
You guys are amazing. I think you're doing amazing.
You know what's funny? A lot of people say I don't look autistic.
I think that is the silliest thing.
Do you like you people are idiots?
A lot of people say that like CJ, I'm too high functioning. I'm like,
There's no such thing as too high function.
I don't know you or not, but I am guilty.
There is no such thing as too high functioning autism.
You're all laughing.
I'm extremely high functioning.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry, but what is? I can't even tell what that. Oh,
Let me see.
sorry. I'm trying to figure out what this is.
Let me see what else you have.
Yes, sir.
Do you have 2 2s?
No, I had.
I think he had a 4 and a 2.
Okay, try and roll those again.
So what do you do at Walmart?
2 more 6s.
What,
Yeah,
what
2
is
more
your
6s. He
title?
just got a Yahtzee.
Overnight stock.
Oh, you work overnight.
So you got the highest thing you can
Oh
get.
my goodness.
Okay.
The
You got a
graveyard
Yahtzee.
shift?
That's 50
Yeah,
points.
and I've
And now you gotta yell
survived 2 years
Yahtzee.
of it.
Yahtzee!
Oh, wow.
Yahtzee.
The great
Yay! You gotta yell it when you say
But-
Yahtzee!
Okay, let's
Yes,
continue.
the graveyard
Alright, so
shift
who's
at Walmart.
Graveyard
There we
shift
go.
means you work overnight shifts, like when you're sleeping.
How many
he's
hours a week
working.
do you get?
Oh, I
You know
thought
what-
it meant the
what's his name?
graveyard burial graveyard.
No,
You know what's
it's
funny?
just a nickname for the overnight
You know what's
shift.
funny, Elisa?
CJ,
I
how
tried
many
to
hours
work
a week do you
graveyard
work?
one time.
Yeah.
My mom wouldn't let me.
8
I
hours.
tried it when I was younger,
Yeah,
and
2
I could
days.
not do it. I could not.
I wanted to work graveyard at one
works
point, but my mom was
3
like,
days a week usually.
but my mom was like,
I usually work 5, but
my
I've
mom
worked
told me
an
absolutely
extra.
not.
Or did you?
You know, if your mom's anything like I am, she probably worries about you, just like I worry about Caleb. Having you overnight someplace working,
That's
she
my strength.
that probably made her
Try
worry
and
at the
draw.
idea
Roll
of it.
1 or 6.
What's funny is Taekwondo actually enabled me to take care of myself.
Absolutely, that's part of the reason
One
I
more
want
time.
to do it.
Funny enough, if I ever got into a fight with someone, I know what I would do and how I would do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't be pretty.
2,
And you
3,
would
4,
take
5.
I take out the trash.
And they
That's right, you
Is
would.
it worth?
and
That's
kick
not
some
really it.
butt.
I take out the trash.
No, that's fine.
And kick some butt.
Okay, here we go.
You're up.
Like I know of a throw. That's what throw a lot. And if I hit them in the throat and then throw them,
Yeah, that would definitely hurt.
We don't want to do that, do we?
I'm glad I'm on your good side.
well,
I have
that's
to
one technique I know how to do. That's one of several I know how to do. And it's
Two
not
ones?
and it's not very pretty
Two-
either.
2 5s and 1 6.
I would keep your 5s and
Because first, because the combination goes, I hit you in the throat. pick you up by your arm and your leg.
Oh,
and
that was a 5.
drop you.
Oops.
There he is. Okay, now roll these 3.
So you're gonna fall on something.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh!
don't
You're ripped!
And if it's a wood or concrete floor, their skull just went.
Different ways to do it. Maybe this
One
way.
more roll.
And they're going to be in the hospital.
Yeah.
If there are,
I
if
don't
they,
even remember.
if they didn't even knock them, if they hadn't.
Oh,
already
you got
knocked
4
themselves out.
5s.
What?
4 of a kind right here. See?
4 of a kind.
Funny enough, my instructor when he was teaching me that move,
You
he told
add
me
the
that
total
that
of
move
all
can
dice.
kill.
5, 10, 15,
Oh,
20,
yeah.
1. So you pass the box.
That's the first part. And then,
The unbelievable just happens.
not very nice.
Absolutely.
It happened with me.
You know, life is full of wonderful surprises, and you just
if
have
they're still- and if
to
they
buckle
start-
up
and
and
if
be
they're
in
still
store for
conscious
what it's
somehow,
going to hand
then
you,
I should
because
give them a fix.
change is not always a bad thing. Change can be wonderful. Yes, roll
Some
these
people
2.
have some rules about where you can hit and where you can't hit.
I'm gonna pull that
Self-defense
3
are no
aside.
rules.
Yeah, I
That's
got one
true.
more.
One more.
Right? And self-defense are
Okay,
no
so you
rules.
got 4 3s. So 3,
I believe that.
6, 9, 12.
You think I'm kidding? Don't
Under
you
3.
hurt.
No, I don't believe you're kidding. No,
You don't have your nails done
you
this
are
time.
right. There is no
It's not a thing I always do because sometimes I don't even bother too much.
Ah.
One of the other two
I've gotten
instructors,
lazy. I've just been
taught me a
gluing them
move.
on.
where someone
I
doesn't
don't
hit
do
you,
that.
you can block them
I don't
extra.
know. It's
I'm
really
actually-
bad for your
I'm
nails.
And then hit him in the process on the way
I
down.
present myself like a man
Ouch.
in most ways
Right.
That move ironically came from
because I am
karate.
one.
Yeah, you are absolutely.
Isn't that funny? That move originally came from.
Yeah.
What's funny is all Asian systems have that. I don't know why. Don't ask.
I won't.
I was just telling John that how different things you do.
Yeah. Everybody has their own way of doing things.
They absolutely
Two
do.
threes, two twos,
And some
then
people
one
have
of
things
those.
in common, and
Yeah.
some people have differences. But
Yeah.
you know, the things in common are what bring us together.
Yeah.
How's that?
And the fact that you all have
got
autism is
that earlier.
what brought you all
It's three of a
together.
kind.
So, and now you have become friends
Sorry.
because of it, which I think
Wait a
is
minute, wait a
amazing.
minute, wait a minute.
Yep.
3
I'm
twos.
just a little extra special.
So what is 3 times 2?
You are extra special.
Six.
Did you know that? I think you all are extra special.
Sorry, I was doing the math
So-
in my head.
I mean, I am
There
pretty
you
proud
go.
of
Put that back in
You,
the box.
that makes you amazing. That is
Yeah,
not
that just makes
a
me a
common
very
thing.
small
Oh, do you need
percent.
That's
small.
not a common thing.
My
It
instructor
really
doesn't
is
just.
not a common
You're right.
thing.
My
I'm a sick person to be all.
No, you're ripped.
My instructor doesn't just train autistic people, Lisa. He also trains people with all special abilities.
Yeah.
Even people
How about
with-
old people like me?
He trains old people. They even have a women's self-defense class,
Yeah.
which I am not part of,
Uh,
according to my instructor. According to my instructor,
No,
for
you wanna
ethical
try for
reasons.
ones,
Yeah.
You wanna try for 4s. You already have 1s.
yeah, probably not beating
You wanna
up
try
on
for
girls.
4s, you wanna try for 3 of a
Probably not a
kind.
good
what do you wanna
idea.
try?
Although it's funny,
It's
is
not
I,
a good look.
although it's funny is I train with
Yeah.
both men and girls.
Damn.
Higher.
Do you have to beat up on girls?
Sometimes.
I'm into girls.
But not beating up on them, right?
No, absolutely not. I like dating. I like the dating
One
one.
more.
Well, I mean, I can't hit them as hard as I would hit another guy.
I would hope not. I would hope you all pull back a little bit.
Like I can only hit him like 50%.
So,
There
wanna
you
do
go.
A
I like
guy,
dating.
I can hit
Johnny,
at like 80
You
or
wanna do 3 of
90.
a kind, or do you wanna do? Leave this
There
on.
you go.
3 of a kind, or
In
do you
fact,
wanna
I
Do you
don't
have
know
any
if-
interest in martial arts?
Course.
They're all
That's
gonna
it.
try and
3 of
do a
kind. So we gotta add
karate
'em all
class at
together.
the
Maybe.
community
With
center.
4 plus
Maybe I don't.
So
really
if
get
you want to
it.
take down the
Plus 4 more.
information, he's got it.
I mean, it's really all just here where you're
Plus
kind of
3 more.
swinging. When you swing a punch, that gives you more
50.
power.
So I mean, if
50
that be
more.
That's fine
something
with
you're
it.
interested in, we can
Out
put
of
it in the
all.
text message that you guys are all part of.
It's more complicated than that.
15 plus 5.
Well, of course, the
My
thing
my
is,
my primary one of my 2 primary instructors taught me when you're doing a punch, you drive them with your hips.
Yeah, you got to put your whole
Yeah.
body behind
You
it.
gotta throw your entire weight.
Yeah,
17,
absolutely.
18,
It's
19,
not just
20.
in the hand; it's in everything behind it.
And if I'm snapping my hip behind that,
Mm-hmm.
that's gonna hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
another thing
I
to
mean,
think about.
Most of the time I go full. I will go. Most of the time I
You're
go
up,
full.
buddy.
When I go full power, at least I go full power on pads, shields, and someone's wearing a hoku.
A what?
Protective gear.
Oh, I've never heard of that before.
If you're not wearing protective gear,
Yeah, that would hurt.
I'm not going to
Hurt you.
generate as much power as I would if
Let's see
you're wearing
what you got.
protective gear.
You could go for your 2s or your 3s. Your 3s are worth more, so I would go for your 3s
You have
and
no
roll
what
these.
towels are.
Like, take the 3s aside and roll these.
No.
They look like pork chop.
Okay.
You want me to pull up and show you a picture? Or just...
I feel like after flight training
Then
wouldn't
you
take
hit 'em
much
when you
for me
kick 'em.
to
Yep.
get there.
No,
I
not
can
all.
just
You're
get
already
shields.
physically fit. It would just be getting the moves
And then
down.
there's body
yeah.
shields, which are thick.
I feel like I could.
Three
You know,
threes.
Those are darn shields.
Well, if it's
Yeah,
something
yeah.
you're interested in, we'll give you the information.
Yeah.
And you.
No, I'm talking about the ones
He
that have a
already
strap
goes, and
behind.
we're trying to get him going there with.
That have a strap.
So if we could get you
That'd be
all
right.
going, that would be great.
I feel like I could easily end up like
4.
3, 6, 9.
And hey guys, if you ever
369.
want to go to my and hey guys,
Be
if
like
you
Neo.
and hey guys, if you ever want to go to mine,
Bucks?
if you ever want to go to my class, I can let my instructor know. And
We honestly have tried to get a hold of your instructor for a couple of weeks, and
he's a very busy man.
apparently, because I cannot get anybody to give me a call back. Hi. Nothing. Not. So I have not been able to.
I'm
Steven
very
tried and
sorry.
tried and tried and has not been able.
I'm very sorry for it. I'm very sorry.
That's not your fault.
He's a very busy man.
Apparently so.
Like if he's not teaching classes,
Uh-huh.
he's meeting with like grandmasters and other high,
Oh my goodness.
basically people I don't meet with because, well, 2 reasons.
What's that?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll roll
Doing
that.
great.
For a couple of reasons. One, some of them consider
You got another 4?
Yeah.
one, some of them consider themselves too important to meet with me.
Anyone.
Some
No
of
one's too important to meet with you. You know that, right?
I know that.
Good.
I know I'm worth more than they think I am.
Yeah, you
And
absolutely
2,
are.
my instructor says that I can be a bit. Says I can be very blunt at times, and some of those people might not like that.
You know, that is part of your autism, and I
Yeah.
personally
Some
think
of us
that is
have-
a gift.
Some of us
Because
have
with
sense.
other people, you're always wondering what they're thinking.
Yeah.
With autistic people, you're never wondering what they're thinking because they're going to tell you. And I think
And
that
some
is a
of us
wonderful
have,
thing. I absolutely think
some
that
of
is
us-
something that should be cherished.
Both my instructors love it. Love that I'm blunt.
I do too. I that is one of
My-
the things I love about Caleb. You know, if you see
Excuse
my
me.
hair is 2 different colors.
Mhm.
He calls this my grandma hair.
Yes, ma'am.
Because my hair is, I'm in the process of dyeing my hair, and he calls it my grandma hair.
Many of my fellow students, however, do not like it.
The bluntness.
Yep.
That's
So
just
I
because
have
they're
to-
not used to it.
So I've had to tone it down, tone it back a little bit.
I can understand
us
that, but you
have,
shouldn't stop
jokes.
being yourself to make anybody else comfortable. Do
Some
you
of
know
us-
that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
One person told me I had to
Fair
stop
enough.
being blunt, and I told I told them
They're not gonna stop. I'm
What?
trying to get-
kiss my.
Nobody should tell you to stop being you.
I'm just saying.
That's not their right.
Does that mean I
Some
say
people
kiss my?
have,
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Some people
Kiss my
like
butt?
that.
Yep.
Oh,
You got a 3
okay.
of a
John is saying some people like to laugh at what?
Uh, 12.
Yeah.
But oh, sorry, 12. Did you get the 12?
I know what dad jokes are.
19.
That's some old motherfuckers in that. Or dark
Yeah, right
humor.
here.
I'm sure you know what that is.
Yeah. I've seen it.
Like I was watching a YouTube video the other day.
I liked it. Yeah.
And this guy was like,
Absolutely.
making a joke like, "Hey,
It's
I'm just-
important to be yourself and love yourself for who you are.
Some people have a hard time with jokes.
Some people do have a hard time. It's not because he doesn't want
Okay,
He
so
doesn't
what's
have a lot of
5 plus 5 is
opportunities
10.
to interact with
4 is?
girls.
Yeah.
So
He's 10
9.
plus
we're
4.
trying to work on that.
10 plus 4, 14.
Okay, plus 2 more is.
Your mom said you do dances.
Let me
at your
think.
church?
Okay.
Yep.
14 plus 2,
Well, maybe
sorry.
that's something
15
Caleb.
to 16.
Right, plus 2 more.
Well, maybe
17.
that's something you could take
Put that
Caleb to and
under-
show him the ropes.
They did change my age
Chance.
limit.
Right there.
Yeah,
Right here.
Really, I'm
So-
single at once.
that's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
It's, age
Sorry,
appropriate.
I
We
did
want to
think.
stay
No,
within
that's-
our
you're
age
good.
group.
Yeah.
So that's not a bad thing.
Come on, big guy.
Alright.
You're up.
I don't really interact with girls much aside from that dance thing.
That's okay.
How was your night to shine? I didn't get to ask you.
It was actually pretty great, actually. I actually met a couple girls I might be interested in.
Oh.
Unfortunately, I was out of town, so I could not get them.
Oh no.
That's true.
I got to ride on the limo.
Did you ride in the limo?
I did.
Oh, nice.
When was the night to shine?
February. I had actually
Although-
talked to John about if he wanted to. Obviously, we're shooting far off, but maybe they could go next
No,
year.
it goes.
And I get to ride on the limo while drinking Mountain
Have you
Dew.
heard of Night to Shine?
I've been there.
Oh, have
Is it the one over there?
Did
you? We went to the one in Monument.
Did you get to ride on the limo?
One of my mom's friends always
Yeah.
likes to
No,
be
leave
with me
those.
at the night to shine.
Yeah.
And she was literally telling me, hey, if you see any girls you're interested
You
in,
ever?
let me
had
know.
a
I'll
girl
email.
come up to
I'll
you?
email next time. I'm like, okay.
Just
Oh, nice.
I didn't argue. I was like,
You ever
fine.
had a girl like come
Take
up
care of
to
it.
you?
Oh,
I didn't say that. I was like, fine.
oh,
Like-
the cowgirls like dance.
No, like get a hit on her.
No.
I don't think he would know if
One of whom I don't know.
they did,
Here's what's
because
funny.
he honestly
Here's
doesn't realize when
Oh.
girls are flirting with him.
I
So
I've started to realize. You-
sometimes I have to be like, hey.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? You mentioned that.
It's happened to me.
You know what's funny? You mentioned that.
Well, you're really cute, so I'm sure girls flirt with you all
You know
the
what's
time.
funny?
I got hit on once.
Oh, I
So
bet you
did I.
She
did.
would come up like this close.
Oh my gosh, personal space.
Yeah.
You know what's funny,
And I
Elise?
was not wearing my shirt.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You know what's
I
funny,
mean, I'm not
Elise?
joking.
Oh my goodness.
Even buff autistic men can be shy too.
You know what's funny, Elise?
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
One of the girls I
Elise?
don't know the age of.
Hmm.
Oh, is it Alicia or I'm
It's
sorry?
Elisa. It's
Elisa.
just like Lisa
Elisa,
with an
sorry.
A in front of it.
Elisa. One of
Your
Yeah.
match. you
Here's the
know?
thing.
And well,
Here's
you
the
know,
thing. I'm a
if
Christian.
she's not a good fit, she's not a good fit.
Here's the
Get out of
thing,
here.
Elisa. As a Christian male, I'm a Christian, by the way,
I'm a
And-
Christian too.
and I strongly believe in saving
I believe John is as well.
oneself for marriage. And the fact that she didn't do that, I was like, that basically means in my eyes,
Threes.
hey, Carp,
Two
in my
threes.
eyes, you made yourself less.
Or you can
They're
try
out
for a
there.
large
There's
street.
8 billion people on the planet.
Try for
Yeah.
4.
Find one.
I'm sure eventually I will.
Yeah. It's tricky. It's the same problem everybody's got too.
Oh, yeah.
It's not a unique problem.
What can I say? Don't get yourself knocked. Sorry, that was
Just,
Okay.
just make friends.
So this is what we do in this case.
Make
See,
lots and
nothing
lots of
matches.
friends, and then
There's
one of
this
those
thing
friends
down
will
here
turn
is
into
called
that
chance.
Chance.
Chance is what you do when you roll a crap roll and nothing
Maybe.
goes together. So see,
What's your name?
Caleb would say.
Caleb just did a chance.
so
Now you have
see,
to add them all up.
6 plus 5 is
6.
11,
11,
12,
12,
13,
Who's
14.
winning here?
15,
I don't
16,
know
17.
at the moment.
He's got a Yahtzee.
No. Yep, he got
Once.
a Yahtzee. Were you through a Yahtzee, really? Yep.
Now
That's
it's
a bit-
CJ's turn.
Most people don't get Yahtzee.
I mean, I always believe there's
I
some.
think
I mean, not
There's
to
a rule,
mention, like,
but-
look at my
It's
jawline.
been a
Right.
while since I played.
I mean, that's
with
pretty
that.
rare, I
Someone
feel
throws
like.
3 Yahtzees.
You've got like Prince
I
Charming.
think they have to be red.
Like a Giga
Yeah,
Chad.
sure, but then you get like some
Yeah.
special.
You ever heard of that term?
I have not.
It is a
Prince
term.
Charming look? Is that what you're saying?
I did say that.
Yeah.
You have 2
Oh.
threes, but let's.
What do you
see.
know?
You've already done your
The
threes.
first autistic
So-
Prince
One right
Charming.
there.
Can you imagine that?
Wow.
So you're trying to go for like your 1s, your 2s,
Wow, that'd
your
be
4s,
something.
or excuse me, your 5s and your 6s.
Can I roll a 4? Maybe on that one?
Maybe try it.
Caleb, you ever seen Into
Oh.
the Woods?
Try one more
Right.
time.
No.
It's a play.
It's all
No.
about.
Okay, so
fairy
we're
tales.
gonna take your
Yeah.
chance,
Oh.
just like he took his chance.
And
So
one
we're
of the
gonna add them
lines
all
that Prince
together.
Charming says
So,
in the
6,
play.
11, 12,
Yeah.
13, 14,
Yeah.
15, 16,
Yeah,
17.
one of
So
the,
chance
the,
right
the
here.
lines that the Prince Charming says in the play was,
Yeah.
I was born to be charming, not something.
Not
I'll look it up. I was born to be charming, not put Into the Woods quote.
Because I had a negative experience in more than a few people drinking or doing other stuff,
I don't drink.
I never
Yes,
Oh,
I don't
here's
drink.
the Prince
I don't
Charming
drink.
quote from Into the Woods was raised to be charming, not
Six.
sincere.
I was raised to be charming, not sincere.
Into the Woods. If you like musical theater, it's Stephen Sondheim.
Oh, I love Disney musicals,
have
the
one more
classic
roll?
ones.
Is this your second roll or third
That was
roll?
my second one.
Roll one more.
If you ever get a chance,
Son of a-
Caleb, look that one up.
I'm sorry.
Into the Woods is a
No,
is a
it's okay.
is a play
It's an
Yep.
that they made a movie
You know,
out
I
of.
always
Yep.
say,
Oh.
Disney may have done the
I
movie.
was thinking son of a gun, not the other
and
one.
it's
I say
all
biscuit
about
eater.
I was thinking
fairy
son of a
tales.
gun.
I say
Oh.
son
the
of a
whole
biscuit
play is
eater.
based around fairy tales.
You know,
It's
one
got
time I
Cinderella,
actually.
Red Riding Hood.
Okay.
If
Prince
you
Charming,
want to do your
Rapunzel.
total, all three,
And
or all 5
Jack and
dice, you
Beanstalk.
can take your 3 of a kind.
I'll
The
just do
Baker's
that.
Wife.
That was
It's got
annoying.
the
9 plus
evil
these.
witch.
Which whatever. Sorry, let me give it.
10, 16.
Into the Woods.
Yeah, starting at 16.
I
am very careful not to use Equilibrium.
I really
or-
prefer Disney cartoons
or
instead of
I'm very
live
careful
actions.
Not to use Equilibrium or Curse
I,
because
I always make funny jokes, like
And
I
you're-
say, hey, Macarena. So, you know.
housing, please?
Oh yeah, it does. I
Let's see,
learned
have
it.
you gotten
My mom
your
told me.
full house yet?
She's not wrong.
And what does the government decide to do when we
You've
have
already got your
inflation?
3s.
I got
You've already got
2
see,
3s,
And spend
2
2s.
2s.
Gosh. I don't know what you should go
Pretty
for.
good
Maybe
money.
go for your
And you know what that leads to?
Yep.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yep.
That's not funny, is it?
Nope. I mean, it is real stuff though.
It's not a joke.
What you
Yeah.
got? Pull the 2 over.
Especially for people like me
One
who
more
can't
roll?
make a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
It's
It makes
not
it harder
easy.
to buy things, especially.
And I don't
So
know if you
count
know
the
this, but
2s?
under the current government
2
bylaws,
4
if
6.
you're autistic, you can only make a certain amount per year, and then they take off of that.
Wow.
Do you know about that, or
I did not.
my
Are
mom
you-
mentioned it a while back?
Yes, because like Caleb
only
wants
have
to get a job, but
2,500.
if he makes too much money, they'll take his Social Security away.
Which I think I should mention.
Is that what you're
Yeah.
talking about, Social
You just
Security?
have to keep your mouth shut, Penny.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out how I can set up a trust for Caleb.
Yes.
So when
My-
I'm not here, he'll be able to access money
My
started
parents,
it-
on a monthly
He
basis.
started
My
the trust, but
parents-
haven't never finished it.
my
Went
parents,
back. I don't remember who the attorney was. I'll have to. We'll let you know.
my parents,
I would
I'll
appreciate
just
it.
keep saving just for the heck of it.
my parents technically have a trust for me.
I'm sure your parents are going to take good care of you.
Okay, I set a poll. What's your favorite board game? Let me know.